Hello, everyone. I'm going to get my phone turned down. Hey, Yvonne. Let me get my phone turned down. How are you doing, my friend? I thought I'd come on here and do a quick, maybe just a half a face tonight, and share some of the products that's on my up to 30% off sale. Hello, whoever's here on the Facebook. Thank you for being here. Remember when you come on to say hello, hit the like button and share the live if you will. I'd appreciate it. But tonight ends our up to 30% off sale at midnight, and I don't want you to miss out on some great products. If there's something on here you've been wanting to try, maybe it's just on this sale, and you can grab it while you can get it at a discounted price. And no matter what it is that you may choose, you're going to love it. All the products at Farmacy are great. Oh, hey, Laura. Listen to me, okay? You can, it should be listed in the description right here on the live, or you can click on my picture and go to my channel, and under my picture, once you go to the main page of my channel, you look below in my description and you click more, and my link is in blue. You can click that link. It takes you straight to my website. Now remember, when you order your BB cream, make sure to choose your shade. I use light to medium for my complexion. What is the color moisture? I'm not sure what you're asking, honey, the color moisture. Oh, that's Gloria. Why was it saying Loria? It's showing Loria on one comment and Gloria on the next. But did that make sense how to get to the website, Gloria? If not, I can show you, my friend. You will really love these products. So if you go on to my YouTube channel, okay, if you go here to my main page and click view, go to my channel, and you're going to be right here, okay? Under this headline is my picture. I want you to go right here and click more. When you click more, right here, the blue link, you just click that link right there, and it takes you straight to my website. When you get on there, just click the category makeup, and then go to face, in the list face, and then click, you'll see BBCC creams. Okay? Thank you so much. Hi, Amanda. How are you doing? Thank you all so much for being here. Okay, like I said, I'm not going to do nothing big or anything like that, just something simple, just to kind of give you an idea of the products that I have here that is on my 30% off sale, and it ends tonight at midnight. So I'm telling you, this is your time to really take advantage of some of the best products out there, okay? All right, first off, I am going in and I am going to be using my primer. I have already did my skincare. I've just got out of the shower, but this toner here, this Hydrosoothe Essence toner, this is the first thing I done when I did my skincare. I do this at night and I do this in the morning. This is an anti-aging toner, okay? When we cleanse our face, we not only remove all the dirt, oil, makeup, pollution that's in the air from our skin, but we also remove all the good bacteria. We remove that from our skin. So when you use this Hydra Soothe Essence Toner, it's the Resurface line, which is my favorite. It's for maturing skin. It puts back all that good bacteria that we took away when we cleansed our face. Not only that, it leaves your skin very hydrated. It gives it that glow, and it helps to balance out the pH in your skin. So this is a really great product. It is on our 30% off sale. And you can see I'm getting down here, so I need to get my order in tonight because I don't want to be without it. I really don't. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be using my illuminating primer. I'm always talking about the Blur primer. You can see I love them both. They both getting very thin, but they last for months and months and months. These primers do. This right here is a barrier between your skin and your makeup. And what I love about it is it helps. They both do the same thing. They blur out large pores, and they help to diminish fine lines, wrinkles, blemishes, really good stuff. And it also leaves your skin feeling so smooth, so silky. And I love it. And I love the way it holds my makeup all day long. It really does. And it keeps... My husband don't do social media, honey. He don't. He sits in there and watches National Geographic, Discovery. He could care less about it. He's got sense, honestly. He stays away. He don't do Facebook. He don't do anything. And 9 times out of 10, if he needs to look something up on Google or YouTube or anything, he has me to do it. He's really a smart person because the internet can be very, very evil. So he is a whole lot different than me. He's the quiet type, pretty much stays to himself, and I'm the social person. I'm the go-getter. I'm the one that meets no strangers. But he's here. He's always here. But he's just not one for social media. He is in some of my reels from back in the day. He's in some of them, in a few of them actually. But he truly just don't care anything for anything on the internet. So, like I said, I'm just going to do a half a face to kind of give you an idea of how great these products are. I am just lightly rubbing in this illuminating primer. Again, this is a really great primer. It does everything that the Blur primer does, except for this one leaves your skin with that illuminating effect. See how it just shines? It gives you that illuminating effect. And I learned something tonight watching my sponsor. I take a lot of notes from her because she's really great at what she does. And she says that, and I've seen it. I mean, I've actually watched and seen how this works. If you are someone that likes to wear an off-the-shoulder blouse, top, or a dress with one of your shoulders out, you can take a dab of this illuminating primer and you can rub it on your shoulder area, and it will also give your shoulder that glow, that illuminating effect. And I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, so that is the illuminating primer. Some really good stuff. I love my primers. And you know, you can wear the primers even if you're not a makeup wearer. You can still wear the primer just to give your face that glow and to help to blur out those pores and diminish those fine lines and wrinkles. Okay, this VFX Pro Camera Ready foundation that I talk about so much, ladies, this right here is on our 30% off sale. This is a steal. This is what you need to be grabbing. You need to be picking this up putting this in your cart and getting it, because you're going to need whatever foundation you've been using through the summer. You're going to need to get your winter shades. And now is a good time to grab this. This is, if you're 35 and older, and even younger people, younger ladies like to wear it. But if you are 35 and older and you have very maturing skin, this right here is the foundation that you want to wear. If you feel like you can't wear a full coverage foundation, I'm here to tell you that you can. You can wear this one here. This one is infused with skincare. This foundation is, and it leaves a satin matte finish to your skin. It is so good. It covers up blemishes. It covers it all. It is so good. I'm being honest with you. It's really great. It's one of my favorite foundations ever. I have used many other foundations before I was introduced to pharmacy, and none of their foundations hold up to this. They truly don't. I mean, this gives you a great coverage. It's lightweight. You don't even realize that you have a foundation on when you are wearing this foundation. And it doesn't take much. A little goes a long, long way. Hey, Mercy, how are you? How are you doing? I just saw your name and your comment on here. How are you doing? Okay, I'm getting this. And as you can see, I just put just a small dab of this VFX. And like I say, it's on our 30% off sale. Let me go look at the, okay. Get my glasses. It's normally $35.90. Right now, it's $29.90 on the website. $29.90. Now, I'm just going to dab it on just on half of my face so you can see the coverage that I get from this foundation. And then I'm going to take my brush. Let me hit this. And I am just going to press this on. I'm not going to wipe it. I'm not going to, like I'm painting. I'm just going to press it on right where I have left it. Okay? And I want you to see how good of a coverage that you get from this foundation. It is so good. I mean, it is so good. Like I said, it covers up all your blemishes, all your dark spots, age spots. Does not cake up, pile up into your fine lines and wrinkles. And that's another good thing about wearing a primer. It's always good. I know a lot of women may not care for a primer, but I love it. It's one of the products that I'm not going to be without. Hey, Joe. How are you? You see, I'm just pressing it on, not brushing, just pressing. Look at that coverage. And I have let me get me a wipe. I have very maturing skin. Very maturing skin. Get me a wipe so I can wipe my hands off. And again, it leaves that satin, that matte satin finish. Okay? I love that. That is a beautiful coverage. And you can see if you got any redness, any pigmentation, discoloring, it covers that. Covers it right up. As you can see all the blemishes I have here. Well, I have them here too, but this covers it. It's a great coverage. Again, if that's something you're looking for, it's on the 30% off sale, but it ends at midnight. That's the VFX Pro Camera Ready. But if you were to choose that, make sure you choose your shade of your foundation. It don't matter the color of your skin. We have it for you. And if you need help with color matching, you can go to my pharmacy website. My email is there. You can take a picture of your face in good bright light and just send me a picture of your face, or really good, and I can get you color matched. But there's also like different colors of arms on the website in the foundation part, and you can match up the color of your skin by those arms, and then you can also see the foundation color that you need. Okay? But I'm here to help you. Okay. All right. So there is that. Now that right there, I'm telling you, it was one of my favorite foundations, full coverage. And that is a beautiful, beautiful coverage. I am working 2 platforms again, so you will see me looking left and right. I'm not losing it. I just have 2 different platforms that I'm working. Okay. One of our next, I got hair here, products that we have is the eyeshadow primer. Now, y'all know how much I talk about this eyeshadow primer. I freaking love that eyeshadow primer. If you have any kind of dark circles around your eyes, dark lids, if you have veiny eyelids, hey Chelsea, how are you doing? Veiny eyelids, any dark circles, dark lids, anything like that, this eyeshadow primer is going to be what you need. It will covers that. I call this the magic eraser. This right here. And it is on our 30% off sale. I will tell you all about it. I will let you know right here and there. Okay. Right now, it is $12.50. And this is going to last you forever. It is so good. It only takes just a little. Now, I never knew anything about eyeshadow primer until pharmacy. Never heard of it. But I want you to look at just a dab on my finger, or you can use a brush, how it cleans up the eye area. Again, if you have dark lids, veiny lids, rings, you can put it underneath your eye as well. It's good to clean up under your eyebrow area. How are you doing, Chelsea? See the difference? I want you to look at that difference. That is a big, big difference. I think it looks so much cleaner, so much brighter. Just makes my little bitty eyeballs look like they're so much bigger, and I like that. And like I said, I'm just going to do one side. And another thing, if you have oily skin and during the day when you're wearing your eyeshadow and your eyelids get oily and it feels like your eyeshadow is running from your eyes, this right here is going to stop that. It will help to keep your eyeshadow in place. if you have oily skin. It will keep it there. It's really good to hold your eyeshadow, and I love it. And again, you can wear the eyeshadow primer even without wearing eyeshadow. Remember, when you come on, please say hello so I know who's here and I can welcome you and thank you at the same time for stopping by. And hit the like button, please, and share the live. That would be such a big help. Okay, I'm just going to do something really simple as far as eyeshadow goes. Something real simple. Let me see what I want to work with tonight. Just something simple. We will work out of the Mirage palette, okay? It's an all matte palette, so I will work out of this tonight. Just to, like I said, just to do something simple. Find me a big brush. And I think I'm going to work... I'm going to work probably right in here tonight, okay? I'm going to work right in the center in that chocolate. It seems to go good with everything. And because I have a hooded eye, I just take my brush and I just kind of lightly just let my brush do the work. I'm just lightly holding it and letting it just blend right under my brow here. And I'm taking it right above the crease of my eye. With that being said, it's because I have hooded eyes. You can see I have some people have a more hooded eye than I do, but at the same time, I still have a hooded eye, and you can see that. So I take and I just softly blend, and I take it right above the crease of my eye. And if you notice, I'm leaving my eyes open so that I can see exactly what I'm doing, where it's going, and then I'm not surprised by when you open your eyes and you look at it. As long as you keep your eyes open, you can see exactly where your shadow is going and how it's going to look. I love this chocolate. I have come to love all the browns that we have in all of our palettes. And I was someone that did not wear eyeshadow. I wasn't. I never wore eyeshadow. I never cared for it. It just wasn't for me. With that being said, to be honest with you, I truly didn't know how to use it. I was someone that would just take, if I did use it, which was very seldom, and I would just put a little bit on my lid here. I didn't take it up here above my crease or anything. I just put it on that lid. And half the time, all you could see was the tip of it right here because it looked like an eyeliner instead of eyeshadow. But in the last 6 months, I have learned so much by just experimenting with eyeshadows and just doing my own thing and coming on here and just going out on a limb and just saying, we're just going to do this tonight. Not truly knowing, just like tonight, I really didn't know what kind of look I was going to do. But I wanted to do something simple, but at the same time, share with you these products that is on that 30% off sale that will be gone at midnight tonight. And I'm here to tell you, there is so many great products on there. It's not just about makeup. We have skincare. We have hair products. We have our vitamins. We have nutritional line. It's so many things on there. You need something for weight loss. We have it. Energy. We have it. Meal replacement shakes. They are delicious. I'm obsessed with them. I have one every morning with my L-carnitine for my energy and to curb my appetite. I'm telling you, it's the best. Our shakes don't taste like vitamins like a lot of the workout shakes you can buy, or like bodybuilders or whatever, the people that get them and then they want to take these shakes, these protein shakes. They taste vitamin-y, but ours don't. I love our chocolate. I love our strawberry and banana. I haven't tried the vanilla or the unflavored, but I do have the banana, strawberry, and the chocolate. And I'm here to tell you, I take one every morning. I make me a shake and I drink it on the way to work. It is delicious. You can add fruit to them, vegetables if that's what you choose. Peanut butter. I like putting peanut butter in the banana. I like peanut butter in the chocolate. Sometimes I'll take a scoop and a half of strawberry shake mix and put it in with a scoop and a half or maybe 2 scoops of strawberry and 1 scoop of banana. And it calls, if you want it for if you want it to use it for to skip a meal, it calls for 4 scoops. But I don't go that far. I use 3. And I love the flavor. I love the taste of it. I love how I'm not hungry. And yet at the same time, I'm getting all the vitamins, the minerals, the protein that I need from skipping that meal. And it's delicious. So that's a plus. I like to put it in the freezer sometimes for about 15 or 20 minutes and get it a little icy, and I feel like I'm got a real shake. But so yeah, there's so many great things that is on our website. Okay, so now I think I am going here and I'm going to use some of this darker, this dark chocolate, as I'm going to call it. I'm going to call this the dark chocolate. First time, you can see I've never used that one. So this is going to be a new experiment. And I'm just going to go with it. And I'm going to dab some of this in here on the outer edge of my eye. And kind of blend it upward. Okay. And I'm just going to softly blend it in upward towards the center of my eye. Okay. And then I'm just going to take what's on my brush without adding any, and I'm going to kind of bring it underneath the eye as a liner. It always looks better if whatever shade or color of eyeshadow you use on the outer edge of your eye, if you bring that underneath your eye. Now I'm just going to take a blending brush and I'm just going to let the brush blend these together. And I'm going to kind of blend it to where it goes towards the center of my eye. I never realized either how pretty browns look with blue eyes. It just makes the eyes look a little more. And if you get any fallout, you can just take your foundation brush and just wipe right across, and it will remove any fallout that you may get from your shadows. These shadows are very pigmented. I love them. They blend so good. I was saying on the last live that I eventually just threw out all of my old eyeshadows that I used to love, because after using Pharmacies, they don't blend at all like Pharmacies does. If you put those eyeshadows on, where you put them, that's where they're staying. They don't move like these. That's pretty. At least I think so anyway. I think it is. And then I'm going to go in here with this cream color here. And I'm just going to dab some of this. underneath the brow area, just to kind of brighten that eye up. Because you should have some space between your eyebrow and your eyeshadow. That's not the shadow that you actually was using. You want it to look somewhat natural here underneath the eyebrow. So you want to leave some space there. And then I'm going to take it and I'm just going to kind of brighten up the inside of the eye here with the same color. Okay, you see how I did that? Just brighten it up on the inside there. That's pretty. Okay. And our eyeshadow palettes, they are really good. We have 6 or 7 different eyeshadow palettes. We also have an eye bundle icon. It's called the Iconic Bundle on our customizable bundles. We have several bundles already set up, and all you have to do, like if you were to go on the Iconic Bundle, you would choose which mascara you wanted, which eyeshadow palette you wanted, an eyeliner, eyeliner, mascara, and an eyeshadow palette. You choose which shades of those that you like. The bundles are already set up, but you choose your shade or your colors or whichever palettes, in other words. Okay? All right. Another thing that I love is the Creaseless Concealer. This right here is another product that I have really fallen in love with, because this is what we use to highlight, brighten up those areas that we wanted to be highlighted on our face. But yet this one is creaseless. A lot of marketing lines say that they have creaseless concealer, and then you find out when you use it that it wasn't creaseless at all. It caked up and it piled up into your fine lines, and it left a residue, and it just didn't go well, especially if you had very maturing skin like I do. And this liquid concealer is the best. I'm telling you, it is the best. And it lasts for a long time itself. It don't take much of any of these products. That's another thing I love about the affordability and the quality that you get out of these products. Hey, Tammy, how are you doing? So everybody's different, but I like to put it in my T-zone, under my eyes, to brighten up the under eye, the chin, and down the center of the nose. And as you can see, I have crow's feet, fine lines, wrinkles, plenty of them, and it blends so evenly, so smooth, does not leave any cakiness, no residue. I am doing a half face tonight of some of the products that we have on our 30% off sale that ends tonight. And I don't want you guys to miss this. Okay? So, the next thing I do is I use my bronzer. Now, I have been using the liquid bronzers. They are my favorite. They truly are. I love the liquid products. They're buildable. They are just so good. There are so many things that you can do with the liquid bronzers, the liquid blushes. You know, the liquid blush, which we have, the Pinky Cloud here, it is on our, is this the Pinky? Yeah. This is the Pinky Cloud, which I will be using as my blush. But this blush, you can use this as your lipstick. You can use it as your eyeshadow. It's more than just a blush. And the bronzers are the same way. But I never was one to use bronzers, just like I didn't use the contour and I didn't use eyeshadows. I truly did not know how to honestly put them on, how to wear the products. And now that I have learned, I'm loving it. But I like to take, because this bronzer, and we have stick bronzers too. I have them here. This is the Wink. So if you're someone that likes the stick, I have the Wink bronzer. And the Wink, this one here, it has gray tones, which is a very good bronzer. And then I have the Smize here, which has cool tones, which is your bronzer. You can, and they work great. They really do. I prefer creams and liquids for myself. I believe that very mature and skin women, to me, creams and liquids work best other than powder products. But that's just my opinion. I know I prefer them over powder. But I like to take this bronzer and I like to go across my forehead area, on the outer bone area of my nose, underneath my bottom lip, because I have very thin lips, my jawline, and then my cheeks. I want my cheeks to be lifted, because I'm telling you, y'all have heard me say this a dozen times. Once you get a certain age, it's going to fall, it's going to sag, and it's going to drop. We have several areas on our body that happens. So I like for my cheeks to look lifted. And with the bronzer, what I love most about the bronzer, it gives definition to your face. It changes the whole look of your face. So in other words, if you just use, like me, just take a look at this side of my face that I have the foundation on. It looks great. I know it does. It's a beautiful, a great full coverage foundation. But it also looks plain as far as looking at just my complexion. So whenever I do use the bronzer, it gives definition, and you will see that. I like to take my bronzer and I like to come about the corner of my eye, and then I just give it a couple of dabs. Okay, again, they're buildable. If after I blend it, I want more, I can do so. You can do that with these products, and that is a good thing, because sometimes I want it to really be bold. So then I just take and I just tap it on. Just tap, tap, tap. Press. I press it on, in other words. Just press it. And what happens is when you put that bronzer on your jawline, it kind of puts a shadow between your jawline and your neck area. Kind of hides out the neck. Because honestly, some days I don't like my neck. I mean, again, things start to sag and fall and drop. And people try to determine your age by your neck and your hands. So that's what putting that bronzer on does. It kind of shadows and hides out that neck area. And I like that. Then when I put it on the outside bone area of my nose, it kind of gives my nose shape to where it don't, if you can see it, how it, you can see kind of like an outline of my nose here, to where over here it's just a nose. So I want to give it definition, and that's what it does. So the cheeks. So now I'm just going to take and I'm going to press this bronzer, pressing upward. And it's giving those cheeks, look at that. I love it. It's kind of like lifting that cheekbone area. And then I'm going to go up here on the forehead, and I'm just going to press that bronzer in up towards the hairline. I have a narrow forehead, so I want mine to be a little closer to the hairline. And then when I press it in up towards the hairline, if you have a more fuller forehead, then you could come down a little lower than I did, but still work it upward towards the hairline. Okay. So from looking at it a while ago before I put the bronzer on, now you can see what I was talking about, how it gave definition to my face. It just, I don't know, it just brings it out, and it just, to me, it details it. Okay? It's already such a big difference. I want you to just look at that. Such a big, great difference. And again, if I wanted to make my bronzer a little bit more bolder, I could, because these are buildable. What did I do with my lid? Okay. There it is. If anybody's saying anything, commenting or asking anything, I've not seen anything, so I'm not ignoring you. Let me go check. See, there's Sherry. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Jill. I didn't get to see those messages. I don't know what's going on. So don't think that I'm just ignoring you, because that's not me. I love to see people here and showing up. All right, so the Pinky Cloud that I talked about, this is on our 30% off sale. This is such a great blush. This is a subtle blush. This here is. Again, we have the open and closed spouts. No, I picked up the wrong one. The Pinky Cloud. This is Courage. I want Pinky Cloud. Hey, look, here it is. This is Pinky Cloud. And these are very pigmented. They're also buildable. And this Pinky Cloud is on, this was our first liquid blush. This is the one that's on our 30% off sale tonight. I love this also as an eyeshadow. It is so pretty, and it's also beautiful as a lipstick. Yes, I'm telling you, it is so good. And right now, these are $19.90. $19.90 on the website for tonight, and it's going to last you a while. It depends on how often you use it. Again, we have an open and closed spout, so you twist to open, and then when you're done, you twist to close, and it has the spongy tip on it. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it right above my bronzer. And so I like I said, my bronzer to come about the corner of my eye. And then I like for my blush to be around the pupil area of my eye. So I'm going to take and I'm just going to dab a few dabs of the Pinky Cloud here. I love that, the way it just glows. It kind of like glistens. I love that about it. Like I said, it's got a really soft glow about it. A beautiful, beautiful color. And I said when they when they had this was the only liquid one we had at the time. And when they came out with those other ones that we got, which I have, some beautiful, beautiful colors. I love Fame. This is Fame. No, that's Courage. This one is Courage. We have some beautiful ones. This one is Prestige. I love this Prestige. They're beautiful. And then the Courage. This one is Courage. But we have several other ones too. This one is Courage. And again, I'm telling you, they are so good for eyeshadows, lipsticks. So now I'm just going to take my brush and I'm going to press. I'm going to press right where it's at. Hello, Mr. Pinckney. I'm just going to press. Look at that. Is that not a beautiful, beautiful blush? And with that bronzer, look how the cheek, look at the difference. I love that. Okay. And then another one of the products that we have is that Infinite Lash Mascara. This Infinite Lash Mascara, I had this for a while because one of my favorites, which I love them all. I love the Zen. It was my first mascara through pharmacy a little over 6 years ago, close to 7. And I love it. It's very, very inexpensive. You can get it under $13. And that's this one that I talk about a lot, the Zen. It gives you that, looks like you got lash extensions when you use this. I mean, this is cheaper than a lot of mascaras you buy in a department store. And this one is really great. But I use the Double Lash a lot. It's a very wet mascara with 2 wands, but I really, really like that, the Double Lash Extend. And I think too, I probably like it because it does have 2 wands. You have a wand for volume and a one for length on this. And then our Full Blast, it's not too wet, it's not a dry, but it gives you that full lash effect. All of our mascaras have castor oil in them, which is really good to condition your lashes, to strengthen them, to help them to grow. But the Full Blast also has Capixyl in it, which helps to nourish your lashes, to help them grow, strengthen them. If you have shedding lashes, that Capixyl will help stop the shedding of your lashes. And that's a really good one. But this Infinite Lash, I had this for probably a month. I purchased it and I didn't use it. So then I brought it out and now I am in love with it. And this is on our 30% off sale. I'll tell you about it. And we just now came out with it in a brown. Now the brown is not on the sale, but this black is. And it is $19.90. This has one of the smallest spoolie wands on it that I have ever seen. It really does. It has a really small wand. You don't really see like a lot of bristles on it. But I'm here to tell you, it gives you a great lash. It gives your lashes get that whiskey look. That wispy, gives you that wispy look. And it separates your lashes. I'm looking for my mirror. There it is. It separates your lashes. They don't clump up, but it does. It gives your lashes that wispy. And you'll see how great it does. And I have very thin eyelashes, very, very short lashes, very sparse. And I love how all of Pharmacy's mascaras give me a really great lash look, especially knowing that I don't really have long lashes. They're very short, very stubble. And this wand, this spoolie on this wand is really great, to be honest with you. It's, if you like a tiny spoolie, like if you have small eyes and you're wanting a small spoolie on your wand, this is your go-to. Hey Shelly, how are ya? Thanks for stopping by. I do. I have fallen in love with this mascara. Look how good it looks. What a big difference. I'm doing well. I am letting you guys know that tonight ends my 30% off sale, and I'm using the products that is on that sale tonight. Some of my favorite products. I mean, my favorites, and they are on that sale. And when I get off of this live, I myself am going to grab me, especially that Hydra Soothe Essence Toner, because I'm getting low, so I'm going to take advantage of that sale myself. I love that toner. So I'm doing a half face, as you can see. Hey, Sherry. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I am advertising my wonderful products and trying to reach other folks and let them check them out. Take advantage of a great sale that ends tonight at midnight. Look at that lash. I love it. It's on. Hey, Jerry. What you up to? Good to see you. Look at that lash. I'm telling you. Now you look over here and then you look here. Thank you so much, Sherry. I wish you would take a look at the website and check out these products. They are amazing. I am using the VFX Full Coverage Foundation for very maturing skin. This right here, as you can see, leaves you with a matte satin finish. It covers all blemishes, age spots, dark spots. Is what you see here is over here, but not right now. This right here takes care of it. It is so good. It is so good. And we have it for all, whatever color of your skin, we have it for you. We got all shades. It is on the 30% off sale tonight. I think it's around $29.90. You can get this, a little half of a pump, because it comes in a pump, and you can do a half a pump and cover your whole face. It is so good. Hey, Gretchen. How are you doing? Hey, Kim. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in so long. Just know I still love you and miss you, and you will always be dear to my heart. This sale ends tonight at midnight, and y'all take advantage of it. This Infinite Lash, I'm telling you, look at that girl's eyelashes. Look at that skin. It's glowing. And the reason why it's doing so good is I'm using the skincare. Our skincare is amazing. It has really helped my skin in such a big way. Consistency is key. And again, this Hydra Soothe Essence Toner is on our 30% off sale tonight. Remember, ladies, when you wash your face, when you cleansing, not only are you removing dirt and oil and makeup and pollution, you're also removing all the good bacteria from your skin. So whenever you put this on, this toner, after you cleanse, it puts back all that good bacteria that we need. You don't have any credit card? Well, do you have a friend that could do it for you and you give them the cash? I'm telling you, this sale is so good, Sherry. These products are amazing. That's why I'm doing a half a face, just to let you see how great they are. Hey, thank you, Gretchen. Again, I just did something simple, and I went with the Mirage palette. And I used chocolate, the dark chocolate, and then I used the cream on the top. And it turned out pretty good. Like I said, I didn't realize how good brown eyeshadow brings out blue eyes. But I am loving all the browns in every eyeshadow palette that I have. I love it. Thank you, Gretchen. Yeah, it don't have to be a credit card. A debit card works. Cash App, you got Cash Out, you got PayPal. You can use any of those on the website. And like I say, if I didn't have any card at all, I'm sure I would have a friend somewhere that would take my money and order it for me. You're still paying for it. But this Infinite Lash is so good. Look at this girl's eyes. Or eye. This one, bless its heart, it got about 4 lashes on it. Yes, Shelly, it would go so beautiful with your green eyes. I'll tell you what else would go good with your green eyes. Let me get it. This Lost Lagoon palette. This Lost Lagoon palette would go so pretty with your green eyes. We have some of the prettiest eyeshadow palettes. I love this. This is one of my favorites. I love the green. I love the turquoise. I love the gold. I really do. I love it. And this one has some pretty browns in it as well. But this would go so pretty with your green eyes. Matter of fact, about any of these would go good with your green eyes. This Desert Sands is my new fall palette. Look at this one. You can wear it all year if you choose, but I think it's perfect for the fall. This is my new one. I love the colors in this. I really love that gold. It is a smoky eye. The girl done hooked up a smoky eye, Gretchen. Came on here, didn't have a clue what kind of eye look I was going to do. And I want you to look. I ended up with the smoky eye. Girl didn't even know she could do the smoky. But I got it. Woo! I tell you, you never know what I'm going to bring to the table. Okay? Beautiful. I have it. Did you mean to say I haven't worked? Is that what you meant to write, honey? I think I am going on with a matte lipstick tonight. What you been up to, Kim? How's everybody doing? I hadn't either, Shelly. Let me tell you something. I started wearing eyeshadow 6 months ago. 6 months ago, at 55 years old, I started wearing eyeshadow. I was an eyeliner girl. I would wear that blue eyeliner, and I was out the door. If you've noticed, I haven't wore eyeliner in 6 months because I like the cleaner look. I found out that when you put this is my opinion about my eyes, okay? But when I would put eyeliner on the top of my eyelid, I found that it made my eyes look smaller. But now when I bring the eyeshadow up under my eye as a liner, I like that. I think that just sets the whole eye off, and then when you add the mascara, you get a beautiful look. But I didn't wear eyeshadow either. I did not do that. I was like, I'm not doing it, but I truly didn't know how. He sure does. He needs to do that without the makeup. He behind. He is behind. He needs to straighten up. I'm fixing to go in there and tell him too. I'm going to tell him Gretchen said it. So I'm going to use a matte lipstick tonight. I'm not bashing him, Jerry. I'm not bashing him, but he needs to straighten up. He needs to get in gear. That's what he needs to do. I am not man bashing. Okay, I'm going to use the Perfect Rose lipstick. This is another new matte lipstick that I have. And this one is Perfect Rose. I was going to use one of these brown ones. What do you think? I just don't know if I can rock. We'll try it. I don't know if I can rock these darker color shades, but I do have some. So I'll let y'all choose. I got 3 kind of brownish, rusty looking color, brownish matte lipsticks. 1, 2, or 3. If you can see them. We got Determined, Nova, and I forget what the other one is. Maybe to go with this look, or I could go back with the Perfect Rose, which is a reddish tint. All right, I'll pick something and just see how it looks. We can always wipe it off. Again, it's lipstick. That's pretty. I'm going to go ahead and take it all the way across. Again, these are matte lipsticks. This one is a matte. It's going to dry pretty well, pretty fast. That's a pretty color. And then I'm going to go on top of it with a lip gloss, and I'm going to use Golden Topaz just to give it a shine, because I'm not one for a dry lip. I like my lips to be moisturized, hydrating. I don't like the dry lip. So I always use a gloss or a lip plumper. Okay. So that's pretty. Alrighty. Anybody got any questions? You need to know how to get to the website. You need to know anything about anything that I used. Jerry, that's for you. Much love to you, Jerry. You're right. You are my friend. You've always been a dear friend. Thank you so much for the support you always bring to me. Thank you so much. Well, I've already used this one now. I think this was the darkest one. I really do. I think this was the darkest one. I love you too, Shelly. I love everybody. I'm so grateful to have you all here. Your support means everything to me. Now, y'all go check out that website and really support me. I'm telling y'all need to help your girl out. You need to help your girl out. Go take advantage of these sales and you're going to help yourself out. You're going to get some really good products, some great products. You know, it's listening to a lady on the live tonight. It's my sponsor. I was watching her live and she did a great live. She always, I take a lot of notes and things from her because she's been doing this for many, many years. But people do her the same way they do me. They want to know, oh, good, Jerry, is it still working good for you? Jerry bought some of the cream balsam. Is it still working good for you, Jerry? I've tried to tell people, good. Jerry bought this cream balsam and fell in love with it. I told him about it because Jerry has very dry skin. And he had several prescriptions he got from his doctor to try to help him with comfort, to soothe his skin, and none of it worked. So I told him about this cream balsam. It's really good for eczema. What's the other one, Jerry? Dermatitis. So many other things. Burns. It's really good for it. And Jerry took my word for it and he bought it. And after having it for, I guess, about 4 days, I asked him about it. And he said, Billy, my skin feels like it's finally breathing. He said, my skin feels like it's finally breathing. And he's comfortable now. I'm so grateful that you took my word for it, Jerry, and you purchased it. And now you're getting relief. This cream balsam is so good. Like I say, any kind of dryness to your skin. You can, sometimes I use just a tad. I'll take and rub my finger and just get a light coating of it. And I put this on my face as a moisturizer. It's that good. On your elbows, you got dry elbows, knees, heels of your feet, any kind of dryness. It's good for that. Burns, if you get sunburns, it's good for that. It's really some good stuff. This is called the cream balsam from Calendula. Dr. C. Tuna, the famous Dr. C. Tuna that invented all of these products. Over 500 products on my website. That's so good, Jerry. I'm so grateful to hear that you're still happy with it. So you know where to get it. I've got it for you. We also have it in the tea tree, but I don't know about the tea tree because I don't have it. But a lot of people like the tea tree, but that calendula cream balsam is really good. It's really good. All righty, my friends. I will let you get off of here. Thank you so much. Again, I didn't want to let the night slip away without doing my part. But what I was going to say is, talking before I started talking about that cream balsam, people want to know why I do what I do. Well, for one, I don't have to do this. I have a job that I go to every day. But that job is a physical, hard labor. And there's some days it really takes a toll on my body. And I can feel it. I can feel it sitting here, what it has done to my body. I enjoy doing this. I really do. But it's not that I just come on here and talk about makeup and skincare and I put on makeup or I put on skincare or I talk about our vitamins and our hair products that I freaking love. And our meal replacement shakes and all that. It's not so much, it's just that there's so much more to it. You know, I have to study these products. I have to use these products. I'm not someone that comes on and I have to buy these products. I'm not someone that comes on here and talks to you about products that I don't know anything about. Like I just said, we have the tea tree cream balsam as well, but I don't know anything about it because I haven't purchased that. But I can assure you that if it's on our website, it's great. There's nothing that I have ever used, or you can read the reviews yourself. You can go look up the products yourself. But it's more than just coming on here and doing this and doing that. There's a lot behind this. You know, you got to deal with the public, the people here all over the world, the personalities, the attitudes, the hatefulness, the rudeness, the degrading of people. They come at you. This isn't easy. But I do it because I have a passion for helping people and seeing people, you know, I want to help build confidence in women. Men too, because this isn't just for women. It's for men too. We have a men's line, and men should be using skincare as well. But I enjoy doing this. But it's more than just coming on here and, oh, she thinks she's this and that because she comes on here, she puts on makeup, and she's too old for that. No, I don't agree with that. I believe no matter your age or what you do, you should be able to do what you want, what you love. And this is what I love. And I'm learning to love it even more by coming on here and doing what I do. But, you know, I just have a passion for people and helping people and, you know, loving on people. That's what it's about. Just being yourself and being natural and not coming on here and just being something that you're not. What you see is what you get with me. But I really would like to be successful in this. And if it turns out I'm not, then when I lay down at night, I know that I gave it my best shot. I know that I showed up every time that I said I was going to show up. I'm always putting out the work. I do the studying. I take the notes. I practice with this and I practice with that. I use these products. So I know what I'm talking about when I tell you about them. And I'm always going to be honest and straightforward with you. These are the best products, the skincare, the makeup, the nutrition, the hair products. They have done so much. Look at my hair, you guys. It's been 2 days since I washed it. Yes, the silver, the glitter is showing where I'm letting it grow. But I'm here to tell you, my hair is so much healthier now just by using the hair products. I take the collagen on from this company. I'm telling you, it is amazing how much, if you are consistent with your products, the changes that you will see in your skin, your hair, the way you feel inside, the energy you get from taking the L-carnitine, the vitamins, how they just make you feel so much better just by doing those things, something that I did not do. And I'm telling you, they're great. Okay, now y'all take a look at, this is the Billy that came on here. This is the Billy that's leaving. Huh? That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to have to get some screenshots of this because this girl looking fire. Hey! Thank you all so much. I hope y'all have a wonderful night's rest. Hey, Regina. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Y'all check out that website and know that when you get these products, you're getting the best. Thank y'all so much. God bless each and every one of you. And remember, not only does the Lord above love you, each and every one of you, Billy does too. And I'm so grateful. So grateful. Y'all have a good night.